Scuba diving is a really fun experience. If you're fond of water sports or water activities, it's one of the most interesting things you can do. However, there are many aspects that you need to keep in mind before you jump on and go scuba diving. You have to figure out where you want to go, or the gear that you'll be requested to have in order to go for your scuba diving experience safely. You can take care of the rest, but we're here to solve one of your biggest problems. In this video, we'll discuss the top 10 best places for scuba diving, so you don't have to scratch your head searching for the places you want to go for scuba diving. Number 1. Barracuda Point, Sipadan Island, Malaysia. The Barracuda Point in Malaysia is one of the most beautiful and stunning places to go scuba diving. It's because it has a big coral wall surrounded by sharks. So, you'll be in for an adventure. And the best thing about this place is that it's home to a variety of marine life. Therefore, when you go scuba diving at Barracuda Point, you'll see epics of nature that'll blow your mind away. This is first on our list because of the diversity as well as the beauty of this place. So, if you're a nerd and you want to see specific creatures while scuba diving, Barracuda Point is your best bet at it. Book your flights to Malaysia now if you want to explore some big fish while scuba diving. We suggest you go with your friends who are also into the same activities, as it'll make the experience even more fun. Number 2. Blue Corner Wall, Palau, Micronesia. The Blue Corner Wall is also among the most beautiful and worthy scuba diving locations. Although the variety is not as much as the Barracuda Point, you'll get some big fish heads that'll make your eyes pop out of your eye sockets. The good thing is that you'll be wearing goggles. Sorry, that was a joke. But the point of the matter is that it's a must-have experience. Other than that, if you manage to take your eyes away from the sharks and the fish, you'll be able to see stunning creatures in the coral reef that is present in the water as well. It's best that you go with an instructor who'll guide you properly. Therefore, before you hop onto that flight, make sure that you research the guides that are available in that specific area for scuba diving. Number 3. Theyongala, Australia. Theyongala is the remains of a shipwreck that is filled with a variety of marine life. But this scuba diving point has a sad story. The Yongala was a ship that got wrecked in 1911. This incident killed around 120 people. However, in 1981, it was given official protection under the Historic Shipwrecks Act. But the silver lining of this incident, or the good thing about it, is that it's now home to millions of marine creatures. Therefore, when you book yourself a tour, the tour guide will take you through the shipwreck as you explore different types of fish there. It's not as stunning as other natural scuba diving places, but it's an amazing and unique experience that you must go on. Number 4. Thistlegorm, Egyptian Red Sea. Thistlegorm in the Egyptian Red Sea is the wrecks of a British vessel that was attacked in a war. The wreckage has dozens of things that you should see, like snipers, rifles, and motorbikes. However, this scuba diving trip will be a little tricky. You'll need to go down several times to see the details of the wreck. The currents here are strong and recurrent, so be safe while you're on there. And if you're a history buff, this trip will be an experience for you. Make sure that you go down there after doing some research on these guns. We say this because when you know about them, it's way more fun to see them in real life. Other than that, if you want to go and take it all in at the moment, then do so. It's your choice. But we're just saying that it's way better if you explore things that you know about. Number 5. Shark and Yolanda Reef, Egyptian Red Sea. The Egyptian Red Sea has had several features on this list, and for all the right reasons. One of the best things about this place is that the currents in the water make it the perfect spot for drift dives. Start with taking a dive at the Anemone City. Take your time to explore this area and then move on to the Shark Reef. This point is dangerous, but you'll definitely get an adrenaline rush, and you will not regret it. Your dive will finish off at the Yolanda. Once you reach the endpoint, you'll thank us for this amazing find. It's an experience of a lifetime. So don't waste the opportunity by going for a short time. Just be there and take it all in. Number 6. Manta Ray Night Dive, Kailua, Kona, Hawaii. Manta Ray Night Dive, Kailua, Kona, Hawaii is another interesting place to go scuba diving. It's because the Manta Ray Night Dive is filled with underwater light that makes it look stunning as you can see everything clearly. Another fun thing is when you're down there, you'll see the rays get so close to you that you'll have to find a way to get past them. It's a really fascinating experience to see these big fish so close to you. Although there isn't a lot of variety here, you'll also get to experience the marine life up close, so that's a plus. Other than that, the nightlights will make everything so clear that you'll feel like you're watching an HD TV series. Number 7. Great Blue Hole, Belize. The Great Blue Hole, Belize is a big and deep hole that sharks surround. It's really intimidating because you never know how deep you're going to dive, so you'll have a very different experience from the other scuba diving places mentioned in this list. Another interesting experience that you'll have here is that you'll often see sharks and other creatures come to the top of the hole and then dive deep again, so you'll be able to see them in daylight as well. But as you'll have all the scuba diving gear with particular lights, do you want to waste a lot as you're underwater? Other than that, you'll also see ancient caverns in your scuba diving experience. It's best that you hire a good tour guide and scuba diving expert for your help. You'll know a lot more about your experience and enjoy the things relatively more than going with someone who's not as well read. Number 8. USAT Liberty, Bali, Indonesia. USAT Liberty, Bali, Indonesia is a very famous spot for big shot photographers. This scuba diving point is filled with corals and sea anemones, and they look absolutely stunning. It also features some great barracuda and flapnose ray. The wreck is broken up, but you'll be able to enjoy it regardless. The experience is not as immersive as the other locations that we've mentioned, as the areas are not so wide. However, you will get to see tons of marine life, so it'll balance out. Other than that, you'll be able to enjoy the shore as well, so it's a full-on experience. Number 9. Richelieu Rock, Thailand. Richelieu Rock, Thailand is a stunning horseshoe of rocky pinnacles. It's a great spot for people who like to do microphotography, as you can experience stunning creatures available next to you. As far as scuba diving is concerned, the currents can be tough, so be prepared for that. You'll have to dive a few times to be able to see the whole place clearly. You can either do it on one go or after a few days, as it can be a bit overwhelming for people who are doing it for the first time. Number 10. Navy Pier, Western Australia. The Navy Pier in Western Australia is a 300-meter wide T-shaped structure. Yes, it does sound a bit small, but don't worry. You'll be able to enjoy the dive for more than a week and still not get bored of the sight. It's really the best place to go for someone who isn't looking for an elaborate experience. You can just go here and enjoy it for a few hours and then come back. And everyone, that's all from today's video. If you're going scuba diving anytime soon, make sure that you do your research. In this video, we talked about the 10 best places for scuba diving, but there's a lot more information that you need to know before you go. Other than that, make sure you book a reliable tour guide to stay safe on your scuba diving missions. I'll see you in the next video.